to have a master class, and the topic is key things to know before starting your business. Did you hear it? The key things you ought to know before starting your business. Ikogai, irakamo, remok. So it's here. Parallel to, where are we? Parallel to? This side, ne? Yeah, we are this side. That's parallel to. Parallel to managing money, building wealth, and sustaining your business as a young entrepreneur. Let me repeat it. Managing Zaga, building wealth. I did swan into Zeo, by the way. And sustaining your business as a young entrepreneur. That is parallel to, where is it? Dicant. And then parallel 3. Ere. The journey behind the vision. Lessons, insights, and inspiration from an entrepreneurial life. English is the journey behind the vision. You have a vision, there is a journey behind it. What are we talking there? We're talking lessons, insights, and inspiration from an entrepreneurial life. So you're going to have somebody who has walked this journey, who is going to give you pointers on how to journey from a vision. So ratoma he. Kekopa ba parallel to bankamelle kamautu and head to the side, managing money, building wealth, and sustaining your businesses as a young entrepreneur. Parallel to, you can proceed. I repeat, parallel to managing money, building wealth, and sustaining your business as a young entrepreneur. You are the one who's getting up now and moving to parallel to. We're doing it swiftly and orderly. All right. I need to get this moving. Parallel 3. The journey behind the vision, lessons, insights, and inspiration from an entrepreneurial life. You also can get up and move to the exhibition site. Parallel 3 to the exhibition site. The journey behind the vision, lessons, insights, and inspiration from an entrepreneurial life. Parallel 3, exhibition tent. Exhibition marquee, you can get up and move to that side. Let's make it swift and orderly. My young people, let's make it quick so we can start our sessions. The longer we take to move, the longer the program becomes. So we need to move it quicker so we can start the program. The longer you take, the longer we get to go to lunch. And then I suppose, so we can start, I am left with key things to know before starting your business. Key things to know before we start our business, is that us? Young people of the Vaal, are we here? Key things to know before we start our business, is that us? Can I kindly ask those who are at the back just to come to the front? Can we just come closer? Come to the. Come to the Sondela. Asisondele nene bafowethu abamemuva ngasihleleni phansi bafowethu. Can we take up our seats? All right. Thank you. I will allow the young people who are moving out to swiftly move out so we can start. Again, I encourage those sitting at the back to come to the front so you can get the information firsthand and not be distracted by the riff-raff at the back. So get closer to us. Thank you so much. As we move on with the program, I'm going to kindly ask you to put your hands together as we welcome on stage the Harambee Youth Employment, Harambee Youth Accelerator Lead Youth Services Entrepreneurship, Ms. Kolile Sipuru, to the front. Please put your hands together as she walks to the front. You can do better than that for Ms. Sipuru, guys. Put your hands together as she comes to the floor. Point of correction, as I'm being corrected. This is Ms. Tulisile Ndlovu Boyabenyati in the house as they represent Harambee.
Thank you. Aibo, angizwanga ngifuna amafleti lapho ngizwa ukuthi there is young people on this side. And on this side ngizwa ukuthi amafleti lapha thini. Thank you so much. Good morning everyone. Sanibonani. Ni right? Anginizwa ngapha ni right? Ngapha ni right? Ngathi kuselala land lana. Ni right lana phakathi nendawo. Thank you so much. Good morning. I am Utulisile Ndlovu. I'm working for Uharambe Youth Employment Accelerator, USA Youth. And thank you so much for having me, namhlanje. And today we are going to talk, angithi mina nginama slides, but I'm going to engage nani ukuthi how many people here abathi we want to start the businesses, but it's nama challenges, and which challenges are those? Yes, bathi mani ngapha, mula. How much? 50,000 ngapha? 100,000 ngapha? Again, you saw one ngapha ukuthi how much do you need? 1 million. Okay, ngizonilethela yabo laba bakumadlanga commission funding. All right. So what is interesting is that sikhuluma ngemali most of the time ukuthi we don't have money, angithi. But the biggest challenge ukuthi when you've got that money, will you be able to use it wisely? Ngiyabathanda bo yes engibazwayo. But let's go back and look at this. Who are the people who are over 35 here? Because manje ngithi kuthiwa 18 to 35, it's young people. Aboba nama vintage afana nami who are over 35. Few are khona ngithi. It's fine, we are going to sing the song yabona lenethi forever young. I wanna be forever young. Angithi kusho thina ama 1K. All right, let's get to the topic here namhlanje ukuthi when we are talking about the key things that you need to remember before starting your business. Let me tell you a story. EmpowaYouth.mobi is famously known for the teacher's assistant opportunity. Bangaka bake bathola that opportunity. I can see hands waving, ukuthi we got an opportunity. Let me tell you a story. So last year when the opportunity was advertised by Department of Basic Education, we had 220,000 opportunities nationwide in 9 provinces. On the first day, when the opportunity was up, SA Youth as a platform, already we were sitting at 4 million applications on the first day. Ngifuna ukuthi si understand, highlight that. 4 million young people who applied on the first day, the system went down, it crashed. By the last day when we closed the opportunity, we were sitting at 19 million applications. 19 million because when we are talking about 9 million young people who are unemployed in South Africa, 19 million because we had 5 or more schools that you were supposed to apply to, it means that people were kept on applying. So we were sitting at 19 million. What does that tell you with 220,000 opportunities? It means that there is a need for employment opportunity in South Africa. But the reality is that in 1 million of young people who are exiting every year from the higher institution and your basic Department of Basic Education Institute, there is only 25% who will be able to get opportunities in the formal sector. 75% they will fall off. Some of them, they might go to training institution, but others, they will end up sitting at home and waiting for opportunities. The reality is, your stomach doesn't wait for that employment opportunity. If you are hungry now. You need to eat now. So when we are looking at businesses, I know we are talking about your 100,000, we are talking about 50,000, that's the kind of money that we want to have. But let us look at the basic things that you need to have before you go to our partners, about NYDA and the others, to ask for funding. Do you know your community? Do you know what exists in your community? We are saying yes. And that I'm hearing a lot. I'm hearing ama 2K who are saying, yes. People who are even shy to greet in a text, not because of a phone, they are too shy. I've got a 16-year-old endlini who will rather andlule ne taxi because she's too shy to talk. And she'll only get off when someone has said short left. And they're saying that you know your community. So the first thing before you start a business, it's a passion. Are you passionate about starting that business? It doesn't make sense to start a car wash as 10 while there are other 9 car washes. What makes your car wash to be unique? So it's important ukuthi just because a person uthengisa amakota, it doesn't mean that you've got a passion to thengisa amakota. So it means ukuthi you need to be able to identify ukuthi in my community, who are the people who exist, where are they working, and maybe how much are they earning. That is your market research, understanding your people in the community. When you're looking at people who are coming from other countries, they study us very well. They know what we need: bread, we need milk, we need it. So Tina, what is difficult about studying our communities and understanding what exists in our community? So that's the first thing. Secondly, what are the products or the services that our communities la Esbukeng, they need to go to Joburg? They are taking a taxi. How much is a taxi from Esbukeng now to Joburg right now? 60 rand, is that return or is singing? Huh? So your return is 120 rand. Which might be true, but imagine if every person in a household, they are heading to Joburg, maybe a China mall, to go and buy something. What does that mean for you as a young person or any other person when more people are going to the space to buy what they need instead of when offering that? Because when you are selling, you are offering convenience. Isn't so? And I heard Lirato was speaking here, when you're talking about your profits and your markups, that's where it will come in to know how are you able to do that. So know your community, know who exists in your community. What are the services or products that you feel they are not there in your community? Then you're able to bring in, and remember, you're offering convenience. When we are talking about convenience, when you're looking at Uber, you sit at your home, you use your app, you order what you need from one of the retail or convenience shops or takeaway that you want to eat at that time. So it means that there is an app, there is a person inside the store who will be managing your order, and then there's someone who's going to use their car or whatever mode of transport to make sure that they deliver food to you. What does that mean? It's convenience. So you are not doing a community a favor. They are doing you a favor by buying your product or your service. So you need to be able to know that what kind of convenience that I can offer to my community. That's the first step. Secondly is understanding, where am I going to get a capital? A capital, guys, it's not something I need 100,000 rand so that I'm able to start my business. If you're not able to manage your 100 rand in the house, how are you going to manage 1,000 rand or 100,000 rand? So it's important to be disciplined around that. If you're getting maybe a 380 rand as a grant that most people are getting, that's where you can start small. As much as you've got needs, I know this 380, when it comes in, I need to buy this and this, but start maybe with a 50 rand to make sure you are starting your business. If not, do you have someone that you trust who can borrow you money so that you can start a business and be able and be disciplined around that? You are going to give that person back their money. That's the other tick box that you need to be able to look at. Thirdly, who is your market? Who is your network? Who are the people who are going to support you? Because what we are learning, people who are successful in their businesses are people maybe who were born in a family where there are people who are selling. Maybe you find your mother was selling a vegetable or your father was selling something, then it's much easier for you to have that mentality. But in our mind, we've got a stigma, abantu bazothini. I've got my degree, bazothi yo umhlaba wamtrapa wazowabuya wazothengisa. But imali iyafana ngithi. So we need to remove the mentality ukuthi abantu bazothini, because when you're hungry, abantu bathini. When you're sitting at home and not having anything, abantu bathini ngaleso sikhathi leso. So mentally you need to be ready. Ulirato here spoke about ukuthi hustling or entrepreneurship, it's not for everyone. And I'm saying, it's a very personal space and it's a lonely journey. A personal, guys, if I'm a winter that is asking you, how many blankets do you have? Are you in a relationship or are you single? Do you have a plan? Hustling, it's like that. And people already, my business here, they will remember when you wanted to start a business. Abantu bathi, Antoana, you should have bought this, not this. Ifana mawuthenga imoto elokishini ne. Ama peers wakho, they will come and say, uthenge icherry ne. Ntwana beyingekho nama leather seat nyana yabona. Ya sunroof nyana yabona. Kodwa ntwana sazodla abantwana sazohamba. We understand as asinayo lento to say fully and affirm a person ukuthi well done. You've done very, very well. So in business, it's like that. You need to understand the mentality abantu around there. Ukuthi in our education system, we were taught that we are going to be employed by someone. Not for us to generate employment to make sure that young people, they are able to employ other young people in that space. So that's how lonely, and even ekhaya, you'll see ukuthi they don't understand the journey. So when you're starting your hustling, you need to bring your family together and be able to speak around that, to say what are the things that they can support you with on your journey of starting a business. Before you even approach about NYDA and others, that's the discipline and the commitment that you need in your business. Fourth thing, it's about pricing and understanding. When there is a wedding, it's a space in set. When you're getting married, what are the things that you need to make sure ukuthi umshado wakho it goes successfully? What are the things that you need? A cake, venue, a ring, suits, what else? DJ, catering, pardon? Transport. So there are some of the things that, let us be realistic. What are the things that we normally pay for? We'll make sure we've got the rings, we've got the gown, because this is most of the time that we outsource outside of elokishini angithi. DJ is from our township, a caterer is from our township, a person who may be doing your cake is from the township. Those are the people most of the time they end up not being paid. Because this person who's no, I'll pay you after the wedding. And after the wedding, will they pay you? So you need a strategy on how to price some of the things to say 50% before and 50% before the actual wedding, because I'm not going to do it. I will never do a face beat for entourage yamakoti because mina ngizoma never slap ne. It's either I'm removing it or you're giving me my money. So it's important to be strict in your business and to make sure that you are not selling from a hard point. Tina, we are selling from the hard point. No, my community is booking, they are very poor, they don't have money and all of that. But right now, if you can go to ShopRite or a Boxer, will you find a line that is say, these are the people from Spokane who are poor and these are the people who are rich? So that's where you need to run your business. You need to run it at your head level, not at your heart level. And you are not opening a charity. So it's important that you need to be able to make sure that these are the things that you stick and you stand your ground and believe in your product. We don't believe in our product. Oh, I'm just selling because I'm selling. They will buy amakeke or they will not buy amakeke and stuff. But there are people who really stand on their product or service at that time because they believe they are offering the community really what they need, which is their convenience at that time. So it's important for you to believe whether you go and order amatambo, like njengamanje, angithi we are going to order for winter, for comfort food and stuff. Take it or leave it. It's not about let me, because it's my family, because it's my friend, then I will give you as a friend, because money with friendship or family, it doesn't go well. We end up having a bad blood, angithi. So you need to be able to stand your ground. I'm talking about basic things here, guys. Before you even aim high, in manje saying you're funding and stuff. What is unique about your business? I'll reinforce that. What is special and what is important about your business? Why the community, they need your business? Can you really say that you can sell sushi in Sebokeng? Why not? Guys, we are moving with times. Why not? Yes, Putwan? It's not our target market, isn't so? So you can't bring sushi just because there is maybe 1% of people in Sebokeng who loves sushi. There are recipes that you can't mess around with. Now, Makota, we've messed around a lot, but people, they still want original. What is the uniqueness of your business? What is special about your business? Customer service. Once we have people who are buying in, people, when they are coming in, but treat her the way that you want to treat them. You talk them in a way that you want to talk in anyhow. It's important, the same method or the same values that are being applied by our retail that are in our malls and stuff, where they are offering that a service, that we need to offer. And please, don't take the negative ones from the shops that I won't mention. You take the positive ones. If there is a retail that is offering an excellent customer service, or one of the business people in your township who's offering an excellent customer service, now you need to learn from that. And you need to be able to do that. Marketing. I know that when we are thinking of marketing, we are thinking that it's a big, big thing that you need to hire a person who's going to market your business and stuff. How many of you who are on TikTok? But all of us. Is it all of us? How many of you who've got businesses? Let me see by the show of hands. How many of you have got businesses? It doesn't matter whether those businesses are registered or not. How many times have you advertised your business on TikTok? It's a platform, it's there, and people are using it. Why are you not using it? So when we are talking about marketing, it's about using your social media platforms where you are able to advertise your business, but you need to be consistent. If you are posting, make sure that you make a date with yourself where you are saying, I'm going to post at least 3 times or 2 times in a week so that there is consistency and people are able to see my business and what my business is doing. How many of you are in Facebook? A whole lot of you, maybe 90% here, you are on Facebook and you are running your businesses. Have you ever used Facebook for your business? So it's important, remember, you need to be consistent about it. Not that you're posting today and 3 months down the line. In social media, it needs a consistency. This person is here, this person is visible. So use that, and the word of mouth is still usable up until today. One customer who is happy will be able to tell another 9 customers about how happy they are, and those 9 customers, they will be able to tell others about how happy they are. Basic. You don't need a person that you are going to pay. You can go to your YouTube videos and learn actually how to do that and empower your business. 2 more facts that I'm going to put in. Financial literacy and tracking. I know Guti, most of you, you've done maths lit, and they're saying Guti maths lit, it's about really knowing, you know, your way around. It's about unpacking. It's not about getting to the end when you're counting. It's about knowing the nitty-gritties of how it is going. If you've got your business, do you know which money comes in and where does it come from? Which money that goes out, where does it go? How many people who are owing you? And I'm not saying that you need to keep this in your head. It's something that you need to write down, or you need to have a tool where you're able to track all of these things. Because once you go to your NYDA and the others, they are going to need that. And you need to separate your cost of the business and your personal cost. So when you're baking cakes and you keep on borrowing, what do you think is going to happen? You need to have your own stuff to make sure that in your business, these are the separate things that you are doing, and keep track of that. Find a tool that is going to work for you. Make a date with yourself to say maybe once a week, I'm going to make sure that I'm tracking my finances, how much money that I'm saving in, how much money that is going out, who am I owing, who owes me per week, and be able to learn about your behaviors around the business and managing your money at that time. Clear? Because they are going to need that. Whoever who's going to fund you, they need to know that you invested your money before they invested their money. Nobody is going to trust you with their money while when you are looking for 1 million. And you've never seen a million, you're just saying, Guti, I need a million, but you're not even sure how to use that million. The other thing, it's about taking care of yourself. I said that hustling is very hard, it's very personal. So along the way, you need to be able to take care of yourself. You need to make sure that you take a pause. Taking a pause, it's not about running or going away. It's about re-energizing and engaging. We've got role models, business people in our township. And Tina, we are waiting for someone who's going to say, I'm going to nominate a mentor for you or a business coach for you so that that person will be able to teach you a business. But actually, we've got mentors, we've got people who are running businesses in our space who can mentor us, who can assist us along the way. Some of the mistakes that we make as entrepreneurs along the way is that we want to run different businesses, or we've got different gigs in our minds, while we are not nurturing one and making sure that I'm able to, then I can bring more. When you're looking at retails, some of the retails, they started eating a grocery. And then they can see that we are managing. Then they brought in your furniture. Okay, now we know that it's furniture. Okay, we can bring other stuff in. So it means that you need to be patient with yourself and you need to be able to move along the way and understand what kind of business. If there's something that really it doesn't work for you, there's nothing that is wrong about re-strategizing and starting something that is fresh. Cool. So when you join SAYouth.mobi, on the SAYouth.mobi, it's not only for people who are between 18 and 35. Even if you're over 35, you can be part of SAYouth.mobi. The only thing that you won't be able to access are the employment opportunities. But other content on how to start your business and all of that, you'll be able to see that on SAYouth. It's possible for you to be able to see that. So as any person in this room who is interested to start their own business, you can go to SAYouth.mobi, create your own profile, and be able to access the content and the skills that are there on how to start your business, the basic stuff. How to start your business. As a young person, when you're sitting at home and waiting for these employment opportunities, and yet as young people, you are saying that employers, they want experience. Running your own business, you are learning the skills that you can actually talk about in your interview when you get that opportunity. Remember, it's about managing, it's about commitment, it's about making sure that you look after your stock and all of that. Though that is experience that you can share with a potential employer to say that since I've been sitting at home and waiting for employment opportunities, I've run my business, these are the skills that I've learned, and these are the skills that I can apply in the work that you are offering or the position that you're offering right now. So it's important as a young person not to sit and wait for opportunities, because right now in this room, there's one young person who will never get employment opportunity for the rest of their lives. And bazobheka ugogo next door, but there's something that is wrong. Actually, because we've got lesser opportunities in the employment sector, that's why we are talking about not having opportunities. So it's important for you to look for opportunities in each and every space and be able to see what will happen at that time. Take care of yourself, take a pause, look for opportunities, what is happening, where and how, so that you'll be able to tap into those opportunities. There is no one who's going to save you. You are waiting for the savior. You are the savior. You need to save yourself. There is no one who's going to save you at this stage. So if you want to start your business, you need to start now. If you are looking for employment opportunity, you need to start doing that now, because you are waiting. No government is going to save us along the way. No, we are waiting for a counselor to save us. No, we are waiting for my mommy to save me and stuff. You will wait and wait because you are the only saver who can save yourself in this situation to make sure. And the last thing, in business, remember you are building a legacy. I'm a business way too much. We are not doing the business for the sake of running a business. We are building a legacy. Nathi sifuna abantwana bama trust fund. And sifuna kube generation, the next generation, you might not see the result now, but you can see the result maybe kuma generation ayitu alandelayo. So we are building a legacy. So you need to be smart about it, and you need to work smart around that, not hard. Network with the people who have the same mind as yourself. I'm hoping everyone, by the time Sipumala, will think about a business. What business do I need to start or nurture the business? Don't give up if you've already started the business. Your time is coming and there's no need to give up. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mama, for your thought-provoking words. Let's put our hands together. I think because we've got a couple of minutes before we all come back, does anybody have any questions? Yes, please, can you come to the front? 1, 2, we'll just take 5 for now. Go to your foot, ma'am. Yeah, come back, come back, come back. All right, 1, 2.
Sanbon. Igama uJabu. Okay, mama, bengicela ukubuza since many organizations are excluding people after turning 35. So which organizations or programs that are going to assist people that are above or closer to the age of 35? That's my question.
Thank you so much, Baba. Thank you. The reality is that we really need organizations who are going to assist people who are over 35. Because the biggest challenge is that most people are focusing on young people, which is awesome. But again, the people who are over 35 are excluded. And we need organization. Now I'm inviting people to actually, let's work around this. It's not a competition as the organization. The main vision and the mission is about assisting our community. But I'm saying, the other things is that, as I'm saying, SA Youth, you can go and learn about the skills and content that can actually help you. If you're not able to find employment opportunity, rise up and be able to do something for yourself. If you see that people are locking the opportunities, how can you approach them with an idea of saying, Gutimina, I've got this, and then people are able to support you along the way. But I'm inviting other partners in the ecosystem to say, let's really look at this, because there's a lot of people who are complaining about that.
Good morning. I am CJ Audrey-Nilana, and I think my question would then want to come from the general encouragement that you have given this morning. In today's creative economy, independent MCs are emerging as entrepreneurs who play a central role in shaping the success of an experience within an event, right? And most of these MCs, like myself, we stand alone, and we are not part of the events organization aspect, and we are a business and an entity on our own. So then my question then to you would be, how do you, or other organizations that are within this room, how do you support and elevate the success of entrepreneurial innovations for non-traditional businesses such as like myself, who is an MC, and what extent are these opportunities accessible to people who are like me, who are MCs, who operate as standalone services?
Thank you so much. Thank you, I love that. The understanding in this day and age is that we are still supporting your traditional, entrepreneurs, because it's much more easier, it's familiar, and there's a space where everyone, they feel comfortable. For me, I will say to you, it's like everyone in this room, the reality is that Name, I am an influencer. I'm saying that because what I'm talking about, it's something that I'm facing, angitendlini. My 16-year-old to see herself as an influencer. And when you're asking her to say what are the qualities that you have, what makes you stand apart, at this stage she's not able to explain that. So all of us, we've got this ideology that when we see your Grace Mondlana and the others, we are the Grace. Of course we are, but what will make you stand apart and not use other people's content and stuff as a content creator or as an influencer? So for me, it's saying, how do you align yourself with all the MCs? You know, that network. Because it's important to rub the shoulders with people who've got the same vision and the same dream. If you come to me and you're saying, Guti, I am the MC and I need opportunity, I'll go like, is there space for that? Are you known? And all of that. But when you rub shoulders with those kind of people who are MCs or public speakers, and you make sure that sometimes you shadow them. It's important to shadow. And young people, this is another opportunity that you can use. Shadow other people who are already experienced in that space so that you learn and you get exposed. Because it's depending who do you go with at that time. And give yourself, be patient at that time. It will take some time, but it will be there. But we've got other partners like your CETA who are tapping into that space. I didn't know that when you're talking about it, crime scene cleaning, there are young people who are actually into that. After an accident, they will come and clean in your house or in the street and all of that. Young people are going into that, and it's something that, Chinama 1K, we go like, what is about my part? But my part is animal. So we are tapping, please be patient, it will come, but I'm saying network, rub shoulders, shadow people who've got the same vision as you so that you'll get exposure.
Dumelang.
Hello.
My name is Kitumetse Lesatsi and I'm 19. My mom is an entrepreneur and she has businesses, and naturally, obviously, I will inherit her business and carry out her legacy. And I see how difficult it is to have your own business and be an entrepreneur. She's a woman of many hats, as they say. What I'm trying to ask you, as a student in Bachelor of Commerce in Corporate Communication, it's technically like a different path from being an entrepreneur. So in retrospect, what I'm asking is, as someone who will be in this space, what advice would you give me, as it was said earlier that it is advised that we shouldn't work alone or be a lone wolf, so which advice would you give me to avoid being alone in this space? Thank you.
Thank you so much, thank you. I had the flate, I'm not sure what was happening. And it's a different kind of flate, yabon. The one that is sort of encouraging and focusing. You are too scared, you show flate. What I can say is that there is no man who's an island. You'll never do things on your own. As much as you want to do those things, you need other people who have went before you. You need people who have experienced before you and people who can support you. Remember, I said in the journey of entrepreneurship, it's very hard, it's very lonely. So every space, you can't be on your own. You need someone, and you need people who are able to think like yourself. So when you're looking at the corporate, they hire people who align with their mission and vision and values. They can't hire someone who's saying, I want to be a doctor, and then you find that person in retail working. It means they need someone who's got the same thinking as themselves. So it's important now in your journey to align yourself with the mind-alike people who are going to think like you, who are going to support you, not people who are going to say, ndanga, game over, now we are born. So it's important that you get people who will be able to push you, not you.
Dumelang. My name is Toriso, 20 years old. So my query would be based on, when starting a business, you need to I don't think money is like the really big, for me, it's like money is not the one thing I need. It's more of understanding, the environment in which I would like to start a business. So then my query would be, how do I, also because I did graphic design, I want to maybe start something different, start something new. So now how would I, understand the environment, the footstep, the green step in which, okay, if I want to start my business here, who are the people, what do people like, what do people find interesting so that That way it can help me grow in terms of like income, customer services, because in the business world, it's about competition. It's about which business, has, the most suitable or, likable products. So then how can I myself understand the environment in which I would like to start a business in?
Thank you so much. Thank you. So when you're talking about graphic design, what is the impact to your community if you're a graphic designer? What do they need? What are the things that you can align yourself with to make sure that your community is benefiting from that? But sometimes, here is the key. Sometimes it's not your community who needs the talent that you have. Sometimes you need to look beyond your community and see who else that I can serve and make sure that there is a convenient towards those people. Use your social media platforms to find other people who think like you, people who have already been there, people who can support you, people who can tell you your truth in that space so that you'll be able to move forward. I hope I was able to answer your question. Right, Asizo Madam.
Good day to the house. Thank you to EmpowaWorks for a truly, I would say, very inspirational and very knowledgeable week. So, Methulisile, I would like to know.
Guys, can you hear?
No.
I think that's what they're saying, Uti. It's much better.
Okay, thank you. Right. I think you've answered most of what I was going to ask. However, I understand from what you were saying that solving problems is the basis of everything in business and your value proposition matters, right? Empahe, what I would like to know is you coming into the space of business, I have learned that funding goes to mostly traditional businesses, as you say. So coming there and coming with innovation and procurement of something that is unconventional, that is not there, that is unseen. Like, for an example, I am currently in the market looking for PUL fabric. Looking for that is so hard because the companies that use PL fabric, they have closed the market so much that you can't get to them. All the samples that we are getting, they are not samples that we are supposed to be getting. So the question I'm getting towards is, if I am looking for funding to say, I want right now to go China and go to a company that creates PUL fabric so that I can be able to say, these are my specifications and this is how I want my PUL fabric to feel like, to look like. These are the prints that I want. How do I get funding for that? Because currently there is no funding that says to you, you have not started, the value proposition that you want to offer is not there currently. So how do you get to the point that you are not getting what you want to produce what you need and you need to go somewhere else to get that thing?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I love young people. I love young people who are able to think out of the box. And I'll throw this question back to you. How many doors have you knocked on with your idea and you've been given the same feedback to say, we are not funding that? Sometimes we live through other people's experiences because they are saying this and then we live through them. I'm encouraging you to be bold. Be bold about your idea, but make sure that you protect your idea before someone else steals it. Before you go out there in the world, make sure that you register, you protect it so that someone won't take it away from you. But be bold about it. Knock on different doors and say, this is my idea, and I've never seen someone try me and see whether it's not going to succeed if I'm trying that. You'll never know until you try. And there is nothing wrong about failing. What is wrong is not trying to actually do it. I put it.
So na kilale ke tlo qala ka hore fela I have a huge business, so na ke business minded. So I've created a new I will call it a transparent Wi-Fi bag. So ho la tse nyane, ho la tse kgolo. So I'm starting to plan to do those things. So I want the funding because I want to go into tsena ke batla project tsena di tsamaye di ye ko China, USA, jwalo jwalo. Kaofela, yeah.
Okay. So please repeat your question. What is your question?
Oh, my question is how to get funding about
Funding.
my
So your
business,
business
yes.
is registered already. Or remember that funding, people, they need to trust you. When we are registering, it's about building eligibility to say, my business is not a fly-by-night. You are still going to find me tomorrow. We are able to track you and processes. Once you register, I always say, Guti, sometimes when we apply for funding, if they are not saying anything, we don't follow up. Follow with the emails. If you need to write an email every day and ask them what is happening, write an email. If you need to call them every day to say, I submitted my proposal, you've never said something. If they're saying that they were going to give you a business coach, a mentor, take that and come back and say, now I've done. What's next? So let us not sit and wait to say, you'll find someone who will give you a call. If your Gmail account, make sure that you send them email every day until they're able to respond to you to say what needs to happen next. Let us not relax. Hustlers, they don't sleep. They are always awake and looking for opportunities, and hope you'll find funding put. Thank you so much, everyone. So let's rise up and get opportunities.
Thank you very much. Mam Tulisile Ndlovu from Harambe. Atuzoyithola kanjani uhlele khoneni? Can I see one more time by show of hands, those of you who are in the room that are running businesses that are legal? Let me see the hands. If you've got a business, you're in the room. Okay, let me see by show of hands, those of you who've got ideas of opening up businesses. So we've got more people that have got ideas than people who are running businesses. We're speaking about funding. We're speaking about pitching. We're speaking about the ecosystem. I want you to write down these 4 key questions. Please write these 4 key questions down. Because a lot of you are saying that we're looking for funding, and then you go to another institution, and now you have to pitch your business. We want this to be practical and not just inspirational. So when you meet an investor one day, like the guy who was here, and you're saying that, hey, I need money to start this business, when you pitch your business needs to answer these 4 questions. Every time you get an opportunity to pitch your business as an entrepreneur, 4 key questions. Get straight to the point. Question number 1. What problem are you solving? What service are you providing? The question yokuqala. What problem are you solving? What service are you providing? Do we have it? Question number 2. What is your unique selling point? Babuaka USP. So what sets you apart? Yes, urekisa magwenya, but what's special about magwenya ahao? Phela ulale babang barekisang magwenya amanyane. And wena o etsa amagolo a. And then you open legwenya lele and alna next. So what is your unique selling point? What sets you apart? Because you're not the only one that is running that business. I said, question number 1, what problem are you solving? What service are you providing? Question number 2, what sets you apart? What is your unique selling point? Question number 3, what is your story? Why did you start? What's your vision? Where are you going? Investors, funders are looking for answers to those questions. Are we together? It's a question number 1 is, what problem are you solving? I get it. Question number 2 is, what's your unique selling point? What sets you apart? I get it. Question number 3 is, what's your story, right? What's your vision? Question number 4, what do you need? And then everyone says, I said earlier on, some of you are running businesses in this room, young people in the Vaal, you don't need money. You need mentorship because mentorship will help you get the money. You don't need money, you need access to market and clients because the clients are the people who bring the money. So what do you need? And be specific. Some of the work that we do, we had this entrepreneur say, "Godman, you know my business, it needs funding for this thing that we want to do." So then we asked him, "So how much does your business need?" He says, "Godman, re shota ka 100,000." We said, "Oh, okay. So ka 100,000 ele, o tlo etsang ka yona?" "No, Godman, re tlo baya baki, baki e o tlo costa bokae?" "It tlo costa 55,000 and then re tlo baya le machine re tlo costa 30,000." So 55,000 plus 30,000, you fa bokae? 85 again. Are we together? So 15,000 ele, yeah, guy. And then you appear on that show again. We don't want you there. So be very specific in terms of what you need. And then lastly, ke question number 5 ke pantsela. What's your business model? What is your business model? So how do you make money? Because you're in business to make money. What is your business model? MODEL. Homework for today. Every single entrepreneur in this room, young person, go onto Google and search for something called a business model canvas. Business model canvas. CANVAS. In terms of how you structure your business and bring order to your business. Are we together? 5 questions. What problem are you solving? What service are you providing? Question number 2. What is your unique selling point? What sets you apart? Question number 3. What's your story? What's your vision? Where are you going? Question number 4. What do you need? Question number 5. How do you make money? I hope that is helpful to you. Are we together? All right. Let's get on to our next panel discussion, speaking about market readiness, positioning youth businesses for real market access and growth. We've got our panelist, Lerato Kadiaka, CEO of Africa Ambition Consulting Agency. Koparisha Lerato Matso as she comes onto stage. Come on, Vaal, we've dropped the energy. Let's show some love for Lerato as she comes onto stage. Let's give Lerato. The next up, we've got Dr. Kukuletu Xaba, Executive Director, Student Support Services from the VUT, Vaal University of Technology. Tarisha Peleng Dr. Xaba Matsoho. All right. Thank you so much for joining us and for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. I said earlier on to the guys while we were at the back that we speak so much about funding, but I don't think we're having enough conversation about funding readiness and market readiness. And that's the focus for this panel discussion. So I would like to hear from you, Lerato. What does it mean? What is market readiness for someone who's hearing it for the first time?
Thank you for that, Sue. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Vaal. Likai batho ba Vaal. Sure. So I'm just going to give about context as to who Lerato is. So Lerato is a girl from Nkuruleni who's always been an ambitious woman, and she sort of knew by the time she was in high school, I want to get into either marketing or become an entrepreneur. I'm saying this because it's going to come to the answer, right? And you go to varsity and you work and you get experience, but deep down you know that starting your own business is the most important thing. While in corporate, I started in marketing and advertising. I went into talent. From talent, I went into business development. By the time I decided that I'm starting my own business, it was more of, I'm going to take all these skills, take it badileng, take it toting, go corporate, and I will start my business. And that is me working on my product. And obviously, in this regard, it is more of a service. By the time I left corporate, I knew that decline to the recruitment. Because without manpower, without people for company, you are not going to have a successful business. So you need the right talent. Number two, I knew a business can go anywhere without marketing themselves. I always make an example, Coca-Cola. How old is Coca-Cola, guys? Very old, right? But it's still advertising till this day, So meaning that as an individual, it's very important by the time I'm putting together a product or I'm putting together a service, it's a matter of, am I the right talent to actually go out and sell my own business, or do I need to have people, number one. Number two, am I actually able to make sure that I market it and I'm able to sell it, So how you then become ready, it's a matter of, here's a product, this is what I'm going to be offering, this is my target audience. So not target audience, it's mostly small businesses and also big corporates, because now you have to then leverage between the two. So it's important for a business, you must know that this is the product I'm going to be offering, and this is how I'm going to market it, because if you don't market your business, no one is going to know what you are selling. So meaning that you need to start thinking of, every morning, if I leave the house, who's going to see my product? Who's going to see what I'm selling? On social media, what am I posting? Am I making sure that people get to know this product can help them go 1, 2, 3? So that's how the journey started, Spoo. And that's the one thing I will encourage young people to then have that product, but make sure that you have the right mixes. It's a mile to the market.
Sure. Dr. Kaba? Yes, sir. Market readiness, what does it mean?
It's asking and answering the question. Market readiness has to do with, are you ready for the market that is waiting for you? Meaning that the assumption must always be that there is a market out there, either here in South Africa or elsewhere in the world. But the question is, are you ready for that market? That's why I'm saying that I think it takes about 4 things. There are more than 4, but at least these key 4 things are key to determine whether you are ready for the market or not. The first one is a good product and a good service. I agree with my dear sister from the place of the East. Yes. Because wise men are from the East, So I agree with her, you need to market. But it's going to be a problem if you're marketing something bad, because you're going to fall very quick. I remember I used to work for Tshwane University of Technology. I was running a campsite. The campsite had problems, but we were running a big marketing program. People started coming. Sometimes in Rebashashaya, I say, no, this is a campsite. I remember one time there was a group from another university, these bougie universities. This group refused to sleep there because we marketed, we attracted them, we're pitching it well on social media and everywhere, but the product was bad. We had to fix it so that when the clients finally come there, at least they find a good product. So woe unto you if you don't have a good idea, good product, good service, because you can market it all you want. If it's bad, it's bad. Amakwinya wako mabi. Mabi. Nempahla zakho mazizimbi. Zimbi. That's why you need to test whether, do people like what you are, is it really good quality, is it really good? So that whatever you invest in your marketing, at least, it must be for something good. Number two, I think it's this thing that I call competence. Being good with what you're doing. Because there's a lot of people who market themselves, but, you know, have you been to this hair salon, you feel like I'm being invaded here? The people are bad, like bang limaza, or somebody who's cutting your nails, but puff and shine, but it's hurting you. Because the people are not competent. So, if you're going to be ready for the market, you better make sure that when you're competing with your peers, you are really good at what you are good at. That's why I agree with the people who've been talking, the sister before us, who was saying that you need to investigate, you need to get yourself ready. So market readiness, it's about you being ready because the market is already there. So are you ready? Number three, I think it's something that we call a proper structure. Most of our people fail to establish, and I like the 5 questions and the bonus one that we're using because it helps you to have a structured approach. Because most of the people say, I'm a businessman, but you're looking at them, you realize that there's no structure here. Because as a business person, if I'm a client, I want to buy something from you. Number one, I want to be sure that 10 months later, I can come back to you and ask for a statement. You will be able to demonstrate and show me all transactions that have to do with me. Not somebody going to say, hey son, what's somewhere? Come on, man. You need to have order. You need to be structured. That's what we are talking about here. To say that you need to organize, coordinate yourself. There's many tools on the system in the market. Maybe the last one, before we engage further, it's something that I call ethical discipline. There's people who think they're going to cut corners, they're going to steal this and that. You know those people who are buying stolen meat and they sell it very cheap. The more the market increases, you can't steal enough to sustain it. And this is something that's killing young, successful entrepreneurs and young, successful accountants. We see a 38-year-old at Madlanga Commission knickknacking there. The guy started being a CFO at 28, but at 34, his career is over. So if you're unethical, if you want to cut corners, if you want to steal to make your business work, let me tell you, you're going to be successful quick, but you're going to jam quick. So be ethical. So that's market readiness. You must teach yourself, therefore, you need to teach yourself, therefore, to be ethical. Do things right. Rather go slow than go fast and fail fast. Build upwards, because the only thing that starts on top, it's a grave, Mwanaka, you're going down.
Sure. And because we're in church, the congregation would say,
Amen.
We're speaking about market readiness. Lerato, you spoke about Coca-Cola and the fact that they've been existing for a very long time and they're still marketing today. You know, there's this notion that when you wake up, you must market, you must go onto Facebook, you must tell people about your business. But then how do you then, because everyone is marketing, how do you separate yourself from your competitors when it comes to marketing as a youth business? What can young people do to separate themselves and to stick out from other businesses?
Sure, that's an interesting one. So I think I'm going to give you an example. So outside of running a consulting agency, I wanted to test something in the market. And I decided that, you know what, right? And I'll tell you what's making me different. So everybody else is selling all types of achas, and I said, my acha's name is going to be Shelele. And already you're thinking, every time you eat something nice, it's Shelele. And I think for me, having to have used that strategy, every time I deliver to my clients, I already have, they know, Shelele. That's number one. Number two, I then differentiated myself in then saying, I'm not going to sit and open my boot because I ain't got time to open my boot, right, and sit somewhere. But I looked at different complexes. You know? So I made sure that because I'm staying in the East, I looked for complexes around there. And in terms of work, I am in the North. I'm going to those complexes, I'm making sure they know me. I'm having like a placard that says Shalele, different types of achas, your 500 gram, your 1 kg, and I'm making it easier for them to find me. But also with that said, via WhatsApp, ki make sure hore, every after 2 weeks, batho ba order, kaban di acha adi, di a fela ko ntlong. So everyone is always buying acha. So just with that alone, how many of you guys eat acha in here? Everybody, right? Do you guys even know the brand names of the acha tseli di rekang? Right? So now what does that mean? You must now start looking out for shelele, right? That's just what it is. But all I'm trying to demonstrate here is that your name needs to be palatable. It needs to be easy. People need to be able to find you, right? And also how you show up. Anker di acha zeringa tarinali red lid. Anker la tseba mos. But you know how that red lid, yeah, like it breaks and then the oil comes out, right? Then we again said we want to have a lid that is solid so that even when you are buying and you're traveling with our acha, akhona di leakages or anything like that. So I want to come back to your question to then say you need to make sure that, you know, how people hear you, how people find you, it is easy. Sure. It's not Coca-Cola for the son of Coca-Cola. Even a little Nunu can say Coca-Cola, right?
Sure.
So your brand name needs to be easy. That's number one. Number two, I just want to also go back to, sometimes we use our email addresses for people to find us. Try to make sure the email address is easy. Skababo lerato kadiaka 1 2 3 4 5 skumbuzo hashtag. Just make it plain easy. Lerato shelele _Gmail. And I'm still starting out.
Sure.
So I don't have to pay someone for a domain, you know. So when you are thinking of an idea, if you're thinking about a product, make sure it's easy for people to find and it's easy for people to read about. And also making sure batho ba go bona mano visible, because that's the most important thing, you know. And visibility also speaks to you also being on social media. Yes, it's nice gore o nke di picture le tshom tsa gao go monate and you're just taking nice images, but it's also good to then say, you know what, Monday motivation, guys, I am selling this. If you want to find me, this is where I am. That's one. Number two, aligning yourself. If you're in the food business, align yourself with catering companies, align yourself with events managers, you know, so that people ba kgona go go bona gore what is it that you are doing. Align yourself le batho ba leng gore ba ya nyala. So I always say church is the best place to do that because ke manyalo ka manyalo, right? And besides manyalo, go na le di unveiling, go na le all of these things. So make sure gore nje wena go tseba gore nje drip ke ntwa gago. Find people that will always be looking for drip and sell yourself and always looking dripped, Luena, so that people can buy by just looking at you.
Sure. Round of applause for Lerato. And I love that it's very practical. Dr. Taba, you spoke earlier about, you know, how you were marketing that campsite. What are some of the strategies that you were using that you think set you apart and got you the clients that you got?
More than anything, I think what made us to have sustainable, because what you want is repeat business. Because before you scale something, you must, at the right level, make sure that it has repeat users. How do you get people to come to a hair salon? For instance, you get them by impressing one client. It must be personal. It must be impressive. Most people don't want to learn simple skills of impressing people. The person who's organizing this event, the first time I saw him, he impressed me. That's why I keep on coming here to speak. Because the guy is just cool, he's just impressive. He's an EmpowaYouth leader, is cool. So businesses like that, even there at Topisu, what we did when we realized that our product is not comparable to others, we started knowing at what price can we sell it. Number one, we sold it at the right price. Number two, we started targeting the right people for that product. Because you can't sell everything to everyone. There is a market for certain things. That's why there's people who buy at Temu, there's people who buy at ShopRite, there's people who buy at Woolies. So you must know your product or your service can be acquired by who. So even ourselves there, what we did was, Buffett, we zoom into the right market. And when we zoomed into the right market, we impress these people, make them like us more than the product, and they will keep on coming here. Number 3, treat our people so well in such a way that people say, rather than go, you know those people who say, rather than cutting my hair in town where it's expensive, I want to go to Soshanguve or Kosbukeng because there's a person I like there. So if people like you, they will tolerate even the standard that they are not familiar with because they like you. So be likable, gain skills of being likable. Because when they're likable, you must relax a bit, don't be too strict, don't be too hectic. Try to talk to your people, will have conversations with them as a result. Because people are more interested in buying you more than your product. The more they keep on coming there, then they will keep on telling other person, there is this person who is nice there. No, there is this child who's really good. Buy from this child because they are connected to you. So business is about making connections. When people connect to you, then they will grow with you and they will tell others that, we used to come here, there was not even an aircon, but now there's air conditioners. We used to come here, they used to be somewhere in Spokane, now they're in Vanderbilt Park because they are following you because of how you make them feel. Because people don't care how much you are, but they care about how you make them feel. That's what they remember, to say there is this nice person who sells this and that. The more they connect with you, they will connect with your product. Then you can begin to scale it and charge them even more. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kaba. So, Lerat, we've got entrepreneurs in the room who, the reason why I asked the question, how many of them run businesses, is so that we can gauge. And a lot of them who are here in the room have got ideas. So once you've got the idea, you develop the idea, and then the market is there. Markets are there.
They are there.
So, from your experience, what are some of the mistakes that these young entrepreneurs make when trying to get into the market so that the businesses don't succeed? So I've got the idea, I'm sitting here, now I want to go and try and find this market. What are some of the mistakes that they make so that when they get into those markets, the business goes down?
Sure. I think biggest mistake as entrepreneurs is thinking everyone is going to buy it. Biggest mistake that we make as entrepreneurs is thinking just because Lanzeba and Khale Kilele Rato, Khale Limpona starting up and down, now that I run my business, how change? When I was at Honale Rato, Ola Nebam Bonaramaga Fela Reviva. So another big mistake is Riska understand that the finances, the businesses, the money that's coming in, the lady said it earlier on, and the money that's coming out. And also realizing you are a brand. And the gent has just spoken about it now. You are a brand. People, hey, akireki ntoi rekisang, kireka we na. Kireka mang? Right? So it's a very important. Neglect. Something. I'll give an example. You go to the salon and number one. Number two, like when they have prayed and busy, So biggest mistake is not showing up for your brand, not showing up for your business. And you need to show up. And I think before you even do any of that, show up for your dreams. Because we are not here like Chomi, awa kapa bonang, luena obonang yourself. Chomi, awa kapa, anyone that is successful, luena you are successful yourself. So it's important to then look at how am I showing up? Who is in business and who can I emulate? So another big thing is that finding mentors. And I know probably someone else can say it's hard to find mentors. Where do I find mentors? The question is, what are you doing ka di weekend? What books are you reading? What social networks are you going to? You know, because at the end of the day, mentors are not going to find you. You as a mentee need to find a mentor, you know, and just be intentional about it. Holoko social media and you see there's a business lady eke mo ratang and akang advise akang thutseng gore ke di understand, or there's a lady ko strateng sa ka kwa o rekisang dikeke tse monate and now she's also in other cake shops, you know. Ya go yena o roitseng ausi ke rata mmereko wa how can I learn from you, because lena I would like gore ke gole, you know. So sometimes you must put your pride aside. This is what my 5 years is going to look like. And now I need to then work backwards to then say, from year 5, what is that going to look like? More killing thing, you know. So there's plenty of mistakes that we do. I mean, in my young age, some of those mistakes were thinking that I know it all. And no one is going to tell me about business, you know. And also, you know, just because no one else is actually going to tell me. But you realize that actually the people who are most successful are the ones who also did not even go to school, and they're running successful businesses, you know. So it's all of those things that you then, as a young person, you have to sit down with yourself. And I know that as a young person, it's always nice, but you know, when I mean, the Bible says it, like when you are by yourself and you sit still and you listen to yourself, even the ideas, you know, they are there. And also acting up on the ideas, guys. Don't sit on your idea because you are sitting on money, you know. If you have an idea and you believe in it, try it, test it. If it works, upopile. If it didn't, it's a lesson, you know. So don't sit with your amazing idea. But once you connect with the Holy Spirit will always give you ideas, will give you guidance, will say to you, speak to that person. Sometimes your taxi will be delayed, but you are meeting someone who's going to be part of your journey in starting your business or your potential client, you know. So just make sure that you open yourself up for all of those.
Sure, thank you. Dr. Kaba, you work with students.
Yes, sir.
Thousands of them. And, and you know that there are many students. As a matter of fact, there are hundreds of students, thousands of students who've come here who are running businesses. They've interacted with you. So there is running a business as a student, then there is the real world of business readiness. What are some of those gaps, and how do I, as a student who's sitting here today, running a business 18, 19, how do I prepare myself for the real world of business?
You know, the principles of business, you know, I have a master's degree in entrepreneurship, for instance, myself. I had to do it because I wanted to learn in detail. Because I think that's one of the problems in society, where people don't want to learn things in detail. I call them phantoms. There's this thing of phantoming about business. I had good ideas this morning, like this child who wants to go to China about, you know, it's a beautiful idea. And the other boys got beautiful ideas. But you need to understand that a business principle is the same. It's just like accounting principle. A is equal to O plus L. That principle cuts across from level 1 to last level. Selling is selling, whether you are selling cheap product as a survivalist or whether you are selling expensive product. The principles is the same. But the question is, how do you learn to handle an expensive idea? You learn to handle an expensive idea by learning to handle a cheap idea. How you handle a cheap idea, it's going to determine how you're going to handle expensive ideas in the future. Most young people, they suspend their active involvement in business because they believe that I'm going to wait for one day when I'm big. No, my brother. Just because she ventured to the Bible, let me venture to the Bible a little. Because we are here in church, right? The Bible says David got an opportunity to defeat Goliath based on a testimonial of defeating small things. He says to the king, I killed a bear, I killed a lion. It means that you must have your David moment. Kill some guineas, kill some archers, kill some nails, before you can kill big things. Because the same principle of accounting, you must teach yourself to account for your small business on campus in the same way you're going to account for your big business in the future. Because if you don't learn those skills at a safe level, at young age, at a small level, when the risk is not too high, you are going to not know how to deal with big things when you have to deal with big projects. Let me give you an example of somebody you know. Mr. Mutsipe himself, Patrice, his father owned a shop in Garankuwa. No, just after Garankuwa, I think they call it Khabaletsana or something, that place. They had shops. So Mutsipe and the sisters who are now moguls in South Africa, one of them is married to a dear president, one of them is married to Babu Chef Khatebe. That family has produced, one of them has been married to a president in Botswana. So those sisters and the brothers used to sell in the shop of their fathers. So the business principles, they've learned them at young age. They probably gave people more change in the past, but they learned. So even yourself, if you want to be a big mogul, like these people who are saying, no, I want to go to China, start by going to Marabastad, my brother, my sister, and then buy some things, learn to keep books and to account for those particular books. Those of you who are waiting for funding, yes, there is funding in South Africa. It's not like there's no funding. But we have seen people who got funding, but they had no skills, which were critical because they did not learn them at young age, at low level. So learn to manage the small thing first, because those critical skills and those principles are the same principles that you are going to use when you are managing bigger things.
Sure. Are you enjoying this panel discussion? Fantastic. I'm going to open it up for questions. I think there's a lot of information that we are sharing today. And just a word of encouragement that when you're asked to come and share, we all make mistakes when we start.
Definitely.
When you start a business, you're using your personal finances or the business finance for your personal use, and you're making mistakes. So I share this with some young entrepreneurs here who have made mistakes, to say it's okay. You can start again. Now that you've learned, you can move on. And we were speaking about positioning yourself for market access and growth. That first word, positioning, how important is it, and how do you position yourself for market access and growth? Keeping in mind that business is competition. So how do you set yourself apart and position yourself as a young entrepreneur here in the Vaal to take it to the next level? There must be things that you do that set you apart. What are those 2-3 things that you can share with our young people?
Positioning yourself is the most powerful thing ever, because you want to be the beginning and the end of mind when it comes to customers, ka product ya gago. So what that means is how you show up, how you interact le batho gape. There's people ba leng gore like they start businesses, but I'll go back to their personal brand. Aba bontshe le gore ba rekisa, aba bontshe le gore go na le like hustle that they are pushing, and they're always showing up ka di tracksuit, and sometimes they're just not looking the part. Guys, for you taken serious in anything that you do, as look the part, and you don't always have to, when I say dress the part, always have brand new clothes, but be presentable from head to toe. Be presentable. Whether being at church or any social activity, or if there's any entrepreneurship activity, raise your hand and say, how can I be part of that? And sometimes don't always expect, I'm doing this because kinyaka mereko, but I am doing this because I want to show up. I want, the next person to potentially see me as a potential, either being employed by them, or this person can say, and refer it to someone else. And give you an example. I went to a mining CETA event, and while I was there, so in and out, and then it was like a breakfast, and then Mo ne re dutse ko teng, there was a young lady who decided to join us, but I moved because I was being introduced to one of the CEOs. Ga ke boya, I see this young lady and I'm like, why is she sitting at our table? Hi, dumelang, sure. And why is it busy? So I'm like, oh, so what brings you here since everyone is in this space? I don't know, actually, Neliko Midrand, a convention center. Yeah, Midrand, yeah. I don't know, naki busy ki market, ki tsamaisa di CV tsaka in different companies. But, you know, security is a non-ga kena khonali event. And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. So what did you study or king background ya how? I don't know, get marketing and communications. I'm like, oh, that's very nice. Go Northwest University. Oh wow, that's great. And why are you in the market? It's like, no, things happened. So kinyaka merek, so neginse kinyaka merek. And I was like, oh. It touched me, hore. She decided on a normal Thursday, yena utlokena company to company, akinge di CV tsa high. That for me was like, this woman knows what she wants. That's one. Number two, as a consulting agency, we offer a lot of marketing work for our clients. It's a social media for our clients. We do graphic work for our clients. So for us, it's always a matter of how do we get extra hands? And I said to her, you know what, share your CV. I'm not looking at this point, but share your CV. 2 days later, I called her up to say, no, let's meet, let's have a meeting. And you know, for the mere fact that like she had POE, guys, whatever that you do, no, if you're a graphic designer and you are still young and you're trying to venture into it, if you are a nail technician, make sure you keep POE, which is portfolio of evidence. Because the more you put together your portfolio of evidence, I want to go back, there was a lady who said she's an MC. Record yourself. If you are invited, record yourself. The crash, they're always looking for MCs. Come and volunteer. Record yourself so that becomes your own POE. When she showed me the work that she has done, I was really amazed, really amazed. And now she is working for us, and she's our social marketing lead, right? So all I'm saying is show up, fight for your dreams, you know, because no one, if she didn't show up, I wouldn't have known her. So meaning that it's important for you to go out and actually show up, gather that portfolio of it doesn't matter but you are then able to say for the period. So if you go for an interview, because obviously we are also a talent company, when you go for an interview, you're able to then say, for the past 2 years, I haven't been formally employed. However, within that period, I was able to do different projects that were assigned to me or I actually created for myself. For those 2 years, for the first 3 months, I was working in my uncle's shop, but then thereafter, I was working at church as a servant or an accountant for the church. However, in between all of those things, I was able to learn a skill of working in a team and ensuring that I execute on the things that I want. So how you then position yourself, holoko that interview room, portfolio of evidence, how then is able to speak for you, right? So continue and ensure that you collect that portfolio of evidence so that then it makes you different from the next candidate. Because I will tell you for free, I would rather employ someone along hore uki creativity experience ya high. Outside of someone that said, no, I've been sitting at home because I've been looking for a job. What have you been doing all along? And those are few things that, recruiters will always ask you. So now that you got your degree, how have you been ensuring that you're gaining experience? No, I've been sitting. Guys, make sure, you volunteer. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of us don't do. Volunteer, collect that portfolio of evidence.
Sure. Thank you, Lerato. Same question to you, Dr. Kaba, around positioning. How do you set yourself apart, that unique selling point?
Yeah, I think the first thing is you need to learn the behavior of those who are making it. You must observe them closer. Or closer from TV, closer from YouTube, closer from wherever, but get closer to those who are making it, so that you can learn their behavior. You know, I know a group of young people. Each time I had a meeting with them, They were wearing suits all the time. Same suit, but clean all the time. And they will say, Mruti, we are going to be moguls. We are going to be rich. And then I looked at them and said, okay, these young people, they are always clean. They say, no, let's go out for coffee. They buy you coffee. They want to talk to you. They ask you things and the likes. And they started gathering money to attend mining indaba in Cape Town every year. They used to take the train when it was the train time. And they started taking taxis when the train stopped just to attend mining indaba. They will beg just to be there. Spend the whole week, sleep in another person's flat just to attend mining indaba every day. Today, these young people, they are so wealthy. They are millionaires. I was talking to them the other day. They're talking about banks, billionaires. They want to talk about being billionaires. Because since they were young, when they had no money, they took themselves serious. So you must learn the behavior of those who are doing well. How do you do that? You read about them. Stop reading nonsense and read about people who are making it in life. Listen, stop watching TikTok nonsense and watch the real good stuff on TikTok, because there's a lot of good stuff on TikTok. Listen to what they are saying, what they are thinking, how they made it. Then begin to look like the job that you want. You want to be a mogul, look like a mogul even at a young age. Hang out in places where they hang out. Even if you are just a caddy in a golf club, be a caddy and carry that bag and listen to their conversations. The more you learn to emulate those who are making it, then you too, somehow, you would have convinced your heart, your conscience, that you too can make it. Because what you need in life to make it more than anything is a belief that I will make it. How do you gain that belief? The more you watch serious people in life, you realize, they are not all that, these people. These are normal human beings. I'm actually maybe smarter than some of them. But then the more you observe them closer, listen to them, read about their story, then you begin to take the same steps that they've taken, because this is Zulu City, indlela ibuzwa kwabaphambi. So you must learn that behavior from the right people. Unfortunately, most of us who are from the ghetto, like me, we've always learned this thing from the wrong people. Like about that's why when we walk rapampanyan, clearly behavior can be learned. Unfortunately, we've been learning wrong behavior. Limcholo, we've learned it from our friends. It's a move. So if you want to be rich, learn the moves of the rich. If you want to be influential, learn the moves of the influential. Then hanyani, you are going to get there. So that's how you get yourself ready, because unless you are ready on the inside, you are not going to be ready on the outside. So you must have that belief that I'm going to get there. You know myself, I grew up in a very poor family, but today I started being close to doctors, listening to them. And each time I was with these doctors for an hour, I said, Mara, this doctor is not smarter than me. Then I started to say, no. I need to start doing the things that this doctor has done so that I can be a doctor as well. That's why today I'm an executive and I'm a doctor, and I believe all of you can achieve whatever you want as long as you learn the right behavior.
Sure. All right, we've got a couple of minutes left. I think it's 10 to 15 minutes left. I think let's give our panelists a round of applause. They've been absolutely incredible. You see, I don't know if you see what Lerato just did. Maybe because you're listening to me. She spoke about, what's the POE? Portfolio of evidence, right? And then what did she do? She took a video and a picture, right? As I was commenting the panelists, right?
Yeah.
So now what does she have?
Portfolio of evidence.
Okay. Who's got questions? I've got 4, 5. I see one hand, 2. Sure. If you've got questions, please come to the front. I'm only going to go for 10. This is one of the hardest things about the job that I do, but oh well. We've got 1 here. We've got 2 here. Okay, whoa. I'll take. Oh,
Very happy that you are here. Eastern people are my people.
All right. Please, can we make sure that's the last one, my brother? Okay. Please. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those of you who are going to ask questions, Kopalem Mameleng, I humbly ask you, I respect you, but I also need to respect time.
Then it flies.
Please introduce yourself, what do you do, and get straight to your question.
Will do.
All right, thank you so much. Over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lady Love, La Government Temane. I'm a radio broadcaster. I also do public relations. I'm a speaker. I've got many talents, MC, and also I'm a facilitator. However, I'm over 35. I came here specifically for youth. So whatever data I'm gathering, I'm going to cascade, because many cannot be in these rooms. However, I just need to ask you guys, how do you find a balance? Because they always say, be a go-getter. But when you are being a go-getter, bagbonu papa. That's the first. And then the second one is portfolio of evidence. You spoke about it. How do we get closer to you guys and be well recepted? Because the only way they're going to know that I met Lerato and I've listened to Dr. Kaba is if I have a picture with them. That's what I'd like to know.
Thank you.
Can we also just in our answers? Okay, we can take more questions. No,
let's answer them.
Angie.
We've got 15 minutes.
I think the broadcaster has answers to the questions that she was, and the comments and the questions that she was asking. You must go to people. Like if you want to know people, go to them. Balate, 99. Sometimes they are going to dismiss you. I remember trying to talk to one mining mogul. I go to him and then I can see the VIP people protection, they're pushing me away. You'll always be pushed away. But it does not mean that that person is your only hope. That person is not your only hope. There's more options of people who are doing things. So keep on introducing yourself. Make some business cards, man, uzame, and then ask for business cards and then do follow-ups. There's a lady who came before us. She was talking about you must be audacious when we are doing follow-ups. Don't send just one email and say, Abang Araba. Keep on sending emails, Baba. If we get irritated, it's fine, but send another one until we feel that, let me answer this person. You don't know what can happen in terms of those particular engagements. So be audacious and go for it. You are young, you have nothing to lose. What are you losing by irritating one person? You are losing nothing. Irritate another one until you get the right person, because not everybody is your helper. You must keep on knocking until you find the right person who's going to help you. Then, but you are not going to know which one is going to help you. So and then until you find the one who connects with you, and then those people will definitely help you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, for me it's going to
But
be...
you can take photos after this.
All right, greetings all. My name is Alfred Menzi-Soteti, and I am a creator and IP originator of a scalable entertainment intellectual property. My history or my background is in public relations as well as influencer marketing for global brands. So the reason why I'm here today and I'm having this conversation with you is because I have an entertainment scalable property for the PSL, right? And what I currently am in need of is actually sponsorships to actually partner with me to make sure that we bring it to life. Because of what I've identified is that, the 15 minutes halftime show, there isn't really a lot going on. But looking internationally, we have the halftime Super Bowl, which they have discovered and have done an amazing thing as far as that is concerned. So I decided then to say, okay, cool, now that we have a Super Bowl halftime show internationally, let us do something, that is big, within the South African context, and soccer is big. So I have developed that and I've put that together, and I've been reaching out to, agencies as well as brands. But I want to hear from you in regards to what are some of the, moves I can make to ensure that, we bring this particular scalable entertainment property to life.
Awesome. So I think the best way to go about it is to sometimes we always go from afar, but we don't look at where we are. So if you're talking soccer, there's probably already soccer teams that are around the Vaal, right? And outside of the soccer teams that are around the Vaal, the associations selling the regional or per province, So you then need to push yourself to find yourself in those spaces. That's one. Number two, those people buy the organizer the tournaments, and how about the organizer so? They're close by to the mutzipes, they're close by to academies and so forth. So you want to be part of that academy, you want to be part of those conversations, because then you are able to then say, this is my concept. But no one is going to buy into your concept until you start doing something about it. I truly believe that we are here because when the concept started many years ago, it was just the 10 of people. Yeah, it's like 10 people. From 10 people, it became 50 people. 50 people, resechaba, jano. So you have to start somewhere. So start where you are. Sometimes don't go macro, go micro, so that you are able to go big.
Because the guys at PSL want to know, what have you done? What have you made success of?
Your POE.
Buy a small camera, brah, go to the games. I'm also responsible for sports at VUT. Maybe you come and record our games in between, you do this thing, and then you have a proof of concept. Then you can sell it to the bigger guys to say, I've done it, and it works, and it's trending. But if you have no proof of concept, no one's going to take you serious. You must make it successful, use your small phone. I know a guy who wrote a book using a small phone. So do something about what you have. Make it success. Yeah, Malbongo Klaba wrote it. What's the name of his phone?
He had a BlackBerry.
He had a BlackBerry and he wrote the entire book. The next time, the other people who wanted him to write books, he has a proof of concept. So yourself, you want to record these things in between big Kaizer Chiefs games, do it for the local ones. Come at VUT, when VUT soccer team is playing, during the break, do something. Jomo Cosmos is playing there at VUT. Go and do it there. Make it successful. Then you can go to Kaizer and say, here's the proof of concept.
Thank you. My brother?
Good day, everyone.
My brother, please just come a little bit closer.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Okay. So I said my name is Mia Sianda, and I'm a junior accountant at Kairos. So my question is that as an entrepreneur or a business owner, one of the advices you would get is that you must keep up with the times, because we have seen businesses that failed because they didn't keep up or innovate with the moving times. But when it comes to marketing, my question would be, would you say that you should also focus on your new type of marketing, which is your social media and all those, and no longer focus on the traditional one, which is your word of mouth and the handing out of pamphlets?
Yeah. Well, that's my favorite. So when it comes to, remember, any business, any marketing strategy has to have the 4 Ps. Those are traditional 4 Ps. And that is your product. That is where you are selling your product, how you are promoting it, and the price, right? The promotional part, that's where it becomes very big. Remember how you sell yourself or how you sell your product? It's online and offline. So on online, that's why we now have digital marketing, digital strategy, social media, and so forth. However, offline, word of mouth. Offline, going to event, buying a store, that's offline. So all of those things have not changed. It's a matter of how do you amplify what you have and then ensure gore re go thola online le offline. Na go tsebe ke tswa ko East Rand, but he go thola online se ke o tseba. But motho gore o dula mo Vaal o Sebokeng is able to then see you on a day-to-day because ona le shopo wa go bona ba feta every day. So marketing hasn't changed, it just amplified to the next level where it allows then to merge both traditional and new marketing strategies to amplify your business. So do that for your business, amplify yourself, amplify your skills, use AI to also help you, especially if you're struggling, go on to digital marketing. AI will definitely help you with that.
Perfect. My sister?
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I've been having a question ever since the other panels were here. So, hi, my name is Shireen Mukalapa, a 22-year-old, and there's a reason why I'm mentioning my age. I just started a non-profit company, and the target market are told that indoda aikali. And that makes it unique that because no one talks about it, but it's something that we should be talking about. My campaign is Kala Kula Kuluma Ndoda to help men with their mental health. And by this, we can decrease the crime rates of South Africa and the world at large. Will you fund me just for the equipment and I got the rest?
Yeah, I'm sure you can. EmpowaWorks, they work with a lot of funders. I'm sure some of their table people, you can be able to get proper advice, including the MC in front of you. They can be able to connect you. Because, like for instance, in Gauteng, we're having Gauteng Business Propeller. They help companies which are young people with equipment in particular. NYTA was here. I saw that one of the board members was here. They are also having a stall outside. It's their specialty in helping young entrepreneurs with the tools of work. But because it's an NPC, the young man is doing an NPC, the social development as well. EmpowaWorks work with social development. They usually give NPCs and NPOs some tools of work. So connect with those people, you will be sorted. Thank you.
Sure. Yes, my brother.
Sanbona again. This one is a very selfish ask. I am going to ask you to be my mentor, Mr. Klaba. Dr. Klaba, actually. I see that in you. So, Ms. Buzela for me, because like, I do need information from you.
No, I'll give you my business card. We'll make a decision based on our interaction when we meet, whether I'm your right mentor or part of my networks can be the right mentors for you, because that's what we do. It's either I must determine whether it's possible for me to mentor you, because I'm sure mentorship is about alignment. You may find good man bega as aligning at the party. Iskim sam si aligna now. So and then I can become either your mentor or my guys can be your mentors. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Just before you ask the question, the team has told me that we need to cut time up.
One last question, please.
Then the one behind is going to say another question as well. How do we do this?
No, we can stand up here when you're cutting the show, and then we can talk to the young men outside.
All right, so can we do that?
Yeah,
okay.
we can do it.
Well, yeah, we can. Let's do that. Did you enjoy this panel discussion? Can we give Dr. Taba and Lerato a round of applause? Please, can you see them? Come on, Vaal, one more time. A round of applause for Dr. Taba and Lerato. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time where we announce the winner. It's time for the money time, the Dragon's Den winner announcement. Mr. Semi, Transformation Manager at CCBSA. Are you here? Is Mr. Semi here? I think meanwhile, while we wait for Mr. Semi or get him prepared, where's Pastor? Pastor, where's our pastor? Oh, Pastor Bani? Pastor? Where's our pastor? Where's our pastor? He's probably praying somewhere. Can someone just look for our pastor? All right, so it looks like we can't find our pastor.
Where is there?
Oh, where are you?
Somebody says, well. Hey, Kusiami. Gikona. Are you well, Vaal? Are you well? Are you having a great time? Can all my entrepreneurs wave where you are? Vaal, help me to celebrate. My account is no.
Come money on. What? Say 1, 2, 3, 4, and they stay there. And they say yeah. And they say there. 'Cause all I do is weed. And if you going in, put your hands in the air. Make 'em stay there.
Chris going in on the verse 'cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, you the top. Homie that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. What they saying, loot is back. Blame it on that contour.
Can you feel it?
I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow.
Selector.
Up and down, like strippers' booties go.
Where are my hip hop guys in this place? Woza. Ungishaya line A1. Chaka like a swagger, stress no cheddar, Papa Limo hood. I say chaka like a swagger, stress no cheddar, Papa Limo hood. Hit me with the line, Donna. Hit me with the line.
I hit you with a line. Okay, call me a fully loaded clip, like I was in CZ on Scoop. I'm about to let it all out, like you speaking the truth. I got you dreaming of my music, like you sleep in the booth. They ain't got nothing on me, nigga, like a kitchenless cook. Yo! What's up?
Give him a round of applause. He's so awesome. Where's another one? We have producers here. Awesome, cool. Imala.
Oh, you want me up here? Mamela's booking.
Nakata ka chelete mare ki tuloto pan mo vela ke makasana ntwana o sa tsotla ene vela se booking sona ki sena se selde. Okay, let's do it right. Wait. Yeah. Bon, kita se booking se deleting every single time rona re tlo prova pointy ya rona vela hara robala ene re tlo bata mashala vela nna ko itsa span.
The room is full of talented people. Somebody scream!
Mic check. Let me go. Kendwana 16, Robile system, Eshoka fixing, their ears are itching, my tongue is itching. Let me continue speaking, rapping, jumping, skipping, limping. Yeah, my check 1, 2, click, gotta shoot back. I'm more like a semi-automatic, but I shoot like a pistol, no duct tape on my lips. Keep on talking like a walkie-talkie, do you copy? No, I don't copy and paste. I got my own flow like a river, I'm the receiver. Then I deliver, pump your chest, heart, lungs, and liver. Mic check 1, 2, it's your boy YGM, Michael Sub-Zero, Mr. 2-in-1, Smart Man Baradango.
That's what I'm talking about. What's
I'm Budapest, you can do the rest. Give me pen and the paper, I can pass the test. People be talking, they can't rest. Do your things, my dog. Get back on the next. Tina school is gonna next. Talk about the best movie vest, doing the things that my mother like. It's a big flex. You know that is the dream. A big flat. Give me your issues, I can help in big companies, I can work. I don't know, segregation, unity together. We can make it better. I'm full of freedom in my brain. There's nothing to drain, I'm dripping pieces rain. They say, no pain, no gain. I'm done with you, I'm not coming again.
Yo, give it up! Can you feel it? That's what I'm talking about, Vaal.
Hey guys, nakopale following shabu. Utlanyere. In my life, I saw 10 patla. Since iklele kiswa ke magata. Money dispense wa batse ba ka digata. o tlo shatjwa ke smell sa digata money ka account wena ke le tanta ke ipotsa ke mantsa phula di stante last night since vaya le makhanda hey o itse hona re lo phanda ka sitsa wakanda two maponisa ga dikhanda never had a night jwalo le makhanda suka fela ntse re phamisa wakanda 12 tampisi ka ga beke ya Obama titi wo ntsa bitsa le banyana sobos rai ntsa performa le sama e block of us itse ka KT so I never knew how to party in the first time yaka on a party ne klile skafting aba fetore ta iketella ko ba search sa machesa ra YouTube da tla tola da alagash
Give him a round of applause. There's so much talent here. Swell. Sit.
Utlwa ke nana nthwenana ke le tshwaretse yona utlwa hloko ba hloka batswadi ka re pele dutlamadi philo bona ke dibidi botsa maboji ka batho ba sokola ka sheko ke nna o sane kwena ha ona le tšhelete thusa o gona ka hlokotle bohloko a re ngwalla a re sedila ka e bamponana thusang ba hlokang thusang ba hlokang thusang dikgutsana let's do it.
Give him a round of applause. I tell you, it's getting hotter. It's Friday.
Oh, yo, everybody, it's your boy, Sir Cheese, once again. I'm drop some things that I wrote home, you know what I mean? Kibe sa Paul, le mokana ne tshwere di Paula he. Se bukeng kaofela sona se tshwere di bapala. E mona skele mienso na se tletse ka bo manana. A sindi tshweni tsane tse jambo di banana. E ba kentse di gaone mo ba kentse le di pyjama. Le bana ba zone 10 ka shaya se bile ba ipata. A so le kena ka hloka zaga ya o kalama. Ntse re topaya thes. Ha fela re palama. Kapa sona stage ga ke re ntse re zama. Ha o tla zone 14 o ska ta o sena plani. O tsware still pain dizolo ga pasamti. Ke tlile ke palame kwena ha ke sale. Ba re ke le japere a ke bale. Ke nwele le skolo buka ke nage. Ona wa ka sampata nyuwa manala. Usari chomi ya ilona igente mana emuna manja tla utatisa emuna ganja tla ukapisa hau papa re tla ulukisa hau loana re tla ujikisa windicator ebe wajika o re rerisa ebe wachief tante re le teng SBK for life 016 hey abafethu ke se cheese.
Let's give him a round of applause. Let's give him an ear, please.
Come on, somebody.
Hey.
Aslele lumfana wami. Come on, boy. Hit me.
Karavole je phamisa 8. Ay thola ma. Ngwanesi. Ke fone ka di sweet na mameno tsoga sticks. Isin stick too big. Like thola ma. Ane thole.
Ay. You suck. All right, let's give this young man a chance.
Yoba, it's Zulu Mafia, I'm Shengu. Saga Valley side, farmer side, what you call small town of I'm gonna drop some buzz. Woke up scoring post like man, I'm Popa. Niggas tryna injure me, I'm fighting like a polo. Whatever you do, niggas, I am my nigga Golo.
These ops, battle tora kapelu, but do so. Fight for your purpose, my nigga. Lwanela mula. Lwanela sakasielo rinkhale du tusa. Get the bullet, pull a battle hoota. My nigga push.
18 ivele 18 ivele ke hla 2 pound ke tlile ka Vaal ke tlo utlwisa sound ya ka ha ke tlo hlantsa crowd. What I'm gonna say is so sick that I'm even tired of living my life without no ends meet, that I cannot even have money to buy.
Hola bafethu. Hola bafethu. Ngona sele. Say, Nick, I mean, couple of baddies akhona kulit. Ufuna mina ngimfuna my sister sefuna usimamizi le ndaba ngizoyithini. 1-2 jab. I mean, apple on my Prada way up on the street. Whatever shit cost that a Bitcoin zoyisolve bonke bakithi. Jano bo him, grillaza Nick, rap ngobhebe uzongishophela grill. Hlanyisa yi, bakhala me. Now mina bongeke ungayifeel. Just shwi, baminga yi. Free time money like all abathini. Drinks on me. When I'm my Prada way up on the street. Sure.
I was about to ask where are the ladies? Okay. Right. Lady rappers, or you are a singer, just give us 2 or 3 lines if you are a singer before my time is up. You go, girl.
Okay. This nigga's trying to beat me. I stand in front of you as an entrepreneur, strong. No one can defeat me. I am here with Empower. Let's stay strong, open-minded. No one can defeat us. Listen, young people, I'm not here to preach for you. I'm here to talk to you, to relate to you. Wait, hold up. Let me spare a minute. Let me cook. I am here to be inspired, connected, transformed, empower. I am the youth you adore. My name is CJ Audrey Nelana. Umamzangwa ukwala uncuthi sobe sumlanjana. Masambe.
Give it up! I don't know. I've been turned reminded and I don't know.
Sure. Asiphelelanga namajita ashiyeke endleleni masiloko siphusha siphanda nalempilo hayina manual fandak ziyakhipha kusasa ziyaqima bambelela sizophanda kule mpawelo sekuraf
kuraf I'm a sinner who's probably gonna sin no more. Lord for sometimes, hello. Are you ready? Are you ready for some? I think I'm better than. Okay, what? Oh, but okay, I want singers now. 2 lines. 2 lines, 3 lines. Yeah, cool.
Hello. I'm a gospel singer, guys. Voice is chilling. Hali mputa tebo yaka kitla Ricky Cheso. Hali nalamuna lazim.
I voice is chilling. All right, there's another lady.
Sanbonani, Ninchani. Bomi bunsima sthando sam ngakho-ke ngibuyele ekhaya. Bomi bami buhlulekile, abazali bami bangifonele ekhaya. Ngonco molweni ekhaya, ngicela ubuze ukuthi umaluka sana. Ngonco molweni
uzofona ekhaya asambe kusasa ndiyahamba. Asiphele izandla. Bazali bam lenunam. All right, what's some rap?
Buyisa uthando lwami dali, buyisa sondela. Abuyisa uthando lwami dali, buyisa sondela. Ha, geschafft.
Asiphele izandla. It's all good. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. Tell your neighbor it's Friday. Tell your neighbor it's Friday. And it's going down. Somebody shout, empower youth. Hashtag. Dango.
Okay. That day naliyana rikopana baby girl smile sign sintata exita kala dimpana.
Okay, sanibonane. Angiyena umrapper mara ngizophakamisela amazulu nje manje. Okay. Mangena ngithalo kulomrepho nomdlalo bahlanya kakhulu mangena mina njalo angenzi ngomlingo bachazwa yilo mbhalo hip hop ekalo nalo ngizilungiselele ukubingelela kwama kusho ukuthi ngiyancengela mangifika ngithi awe kuzumrepha be awe nasenquthu uqhawe lapha ngiyahlonisha mangixoxa inganekelwana yo isholo wena yo sengivuthiwe basele emumva bonke ngithe mlangi bathe mabengibiza electric bay on kodwa kufreeze amanzi giza obani bona lapho ngiyazaza ngikho top kodwa iyo le hip hop engenze ngadopi hope.
Don't say that Empower Youth does not give talent and opportunity. Somebody scream! I'm out of here.
Mpopo. You know, must I change roles and it? Yeah, let's say shintshile sesikuma opportunities manje. Yeah, kina kwela ya? Kina kwela ya? Kina kwela ya? Ya marandela bafowethu. Can I have Zayo Institute to come on the stage? Zayo Institute to come on the stage. Come on, give him a round of applause for Zayo Institute. I hope you nada.
Hi everybody, what time is it? Good afternoon. I hope everyone's doing well. Should we try the energy? When I say Zayo, you say technology, okay? Zayo! Zayo! Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for the opportunity to be here. As you know, we had a scholarship competition open from Monday up until today. Well, today we'll be announcing the winners. But before that, I just wanted to give you a little recap about what we do and what the essential competition was about, right? Okay, no problem. It's just going to be a quick run through. So as you guys know, Zai is a technology institute, and we offer courses that allow you break into tech with the skills that you need. Whether data science, cybersecurity, full stack AI engineering, all of that, we got you covered. As well as the industry recognized certificates you need, right? And then for the AI, for the scholarship that we're running, it's for our full stack AI engineering course, for a seat in the course. And the value is at 50,000 Rand that one of you here will win today, based on you guys applying for it. Now, it was actually in partnership with Empower Youth, where we wanted people to apply and tell us, what do you plan on building with the skills that you acquire from the full stack AI engineering course? Because it's for 7 months, and you're going to be working on quite a lot of projects. So what do you want to do for your community that is going to make a difference? So can we please get the check? Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me just whip out my phone so I can get the winner. Can we just, Zayo! Zayo! Awesome. So, can we please have a drum roll, please, while I announce the winner? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and the winner for a sit in our full stack AI engineering course worth 50,000 Rand is, drum roll please, Jessica Machubane. Is Jessica in the house? Okay, can we?
No matter what, got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Get a photo, please. Can we get
And
a
they
photo?
stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. 'Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air.
Thank you so much, guys. And please, for those who applied but didn't win, it's okay. We still got chances for you. You can always apply, set up a meeting with me on Zayo's website, and we could always have a talk and give you a discount here in Ghana, and we could definitely have a talk. And if we do have any other sponsorship opportunities, we could have you on our database and reach out to you guys once those are available. Thank you so much.
Zayo Institute in the house. Come on, give him a round of applause. 50,153. Lo 153 we are unzima singamshi imali. Bafethu, I'm moving on. We have social media content that we need to put out here, and some of you are going to be plugged in. Can I call our social media expert to come on stage? Give her a round of applause.
Hi guys. Insalupo na kayente ingkade iwan kapene day 2. La jampisa le attend. Okay, I need all the gents, but iba naling di bass ne. I want all of you guys to shout empower ka bass, okay? 1, 2, 3. And all the ladies, I want all of you guys to scream youth, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now I want you guys to combine it. First the gents, then the guys, and we say empower youth. You guys got that? Okay, sharp. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Firstly, give it up for yourselves for attending a full 5 days, or if it's your first day, congratulations, guys. Okay. Kaspeety fella, guys, we're going to announce the social media winners for the past 3 days. If Libito Lahau or Le Faith Mate, please come to the stage. Congratulations, you have won. Hey girl, hey! You've been liking our content, you've been posting. Congratulations, we love your content. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited, oh my God. I didn't expect it.
No man, you deserve it, a true content creator. Guys, and please give it up for Faith. Yeah. Okay guys, we have 2 more winners left. So kukubale mameling very closely because I don't have their names, I just have their social media handles, ne? So shh. If Maubani, ne, you took content and your TikTok handle goes by the name B-E-E, please come to the stage. Congratulations, you won yesterday's challenge. Unfortunately, yesterday's winner is not here, so we're going to have to move on to our last winner. And the gents are feeling some type of way. Relax, it's your time to shine because one of the gents in this room has won today's competition. Mamela, wena yentseng lerata ne? If libitso la ke Qolani Moboke, please come to the stage. Congratulations!
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands up.
Abuti king ka go shine so ka to win. How excitement, the energy. What you tell us how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Hello, you're representing the gents. O ya representa Majita, o ikutlwa jwang?
Yes. A ke ikutlwa ke thabile haholo. Motlotlo ke motlotlo haholo.
We're happy. Guys, give it up for Qolani.
Big up for Qolani. You see, you don't have to be to win. Just be a content creator. Uthole zakanyana. Marandela bafowethu re sa qhobeka. Right now, guys, shh. Remember I said good businessmen have to learn the skill of listening. So let's just keep it down because we're going to. You remember yesterday we did a pitching session again? You remember we did a pitching session, guys? Now this is the time to get our winners. Therefore, I want you to go crazy. Put your hands together, scream, shout, shape flatty as we call back onto the stage Coca-Cola beverage South Africa as they come back onto the stage. Come on, come on, come on, for you can do better than that.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Hello, Empower Youth. Are you guys still awake? I know, guys. I was so shocked. Are you guys still awake? Just a little bit louder, guys. Come on. It's almost in a day. Come on. Are you guys still awake? All right. We are from Coca-Cola. Yesterday, we ran our Dragon's Den, and we had 4 guys pitch their businesses. I would like to ask for all of them to please come up onto the stage, please, guys. If you did a pitch yesterday, please come up to the stage. Okay, guys, these amazing guys pitched their businesses to us yesterday, and they presented so excellently, so well. And for that, we want to say thank you guys for the work that you've been putting in and the opportunities that you guys are creating for the youth. Because of that, the winner for today will be all 4 of you will go away with 25,000 Rand each.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together one more time for all our winners. And a big, big thank you to CCBSA. Next year, it will be you on stage. Fantastic. I'm now going to call upon the CEO of EmpowaWorks, Mr. Masiza, to come onto stage. As he comes onto stage. Mrs. Simpiwe Masiza, the visionary and the founder of Empowers. Come on, Vaal Moshapeleng Matsoho!
Dumelang. The right. You guys, are you fine at the back there? All right. Anita, can you come closer? Who's following EmpowaYouth on social media? Come here, come here, come here. You see, if you go on this row, at the back, you see there's that guy. Emara. Yeah, when I am. Come this side, come running. Let's see. If you don't follow EmpowaYouth, please do. We are on all the socials. To have your phone, let's verify you follow EmpowaYouth. The team Bampile Chelete or go fellow. Let's see, fan. We're doing an audit now. Popo, play the song while we're doing an audit. Let's check. Le right. Kamo, who's following EmpowaYouth? Let's see. If you don't follow EmpowaYouth, Kamo, who's following EmpowaYouth? Who's following EmpowaYouth this side? Tools, that guy at the back of against Gogo. Paramalapatam. Oh yeah, what? Let's see. No, he's not following EmpowaYouth. He's not. Yeah, either you follow EmpowaWorks on Instagram or you follow EmpowaYouth on Facebook. If you do, raise your hand. Let's see you. There's a guy there. There's a guy there. Where's this guy? No, man, no go guy. I'm confused. You took a wrong guy, but come. Don't follow it now. If you follow it now, he follows. Okay, here's your $500. Let's give him a round of applause. This is not from me, it's from EmpowaWorks. Give him a round of applause. Does he follow EmpowaYouth? No, he's not following EmpowaYouth. Yeah? No, he's not. Who's following EmpowaYouth? Is he? He's not, Anna. Okay, we need to move. Are you following EmpowaYouth? Let's give him a round of applause. Let's see. No, sorry, before. We're done now. Yeah? Is he following EmpowaYouth? Okay, here's yours. Let's give him a round of applause. Okay, then we're done. He's the last one, and then we're done. Thank you so much. All right. We just want to, no, it's fine. We'll sort you out. They will sort you out. Thank you so much. Guys, let me take a minute. Tell the person on your left to say, keep quiet. We're wrapping up now. Please follow EmpowaYouth on all our platforms. We do have a lot of giveaways, a lot of opportunities, a lot of programs. I think I will come back. We just want to thank all our partners, the guys that have made this event possible. We want to thank Coca-Cola, beverages. Let's give them a round of applause. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Coca-Cola beverages. We just want to say Unilever. Let's give them a round of applause to Unilever. Is Yase here? And the team, if Yase is here, let's recognize him. That Yase is not here. Let's give a round of applause to Facet Sita for making this possible. NYDA for making it possible. WNR Sita for making it possible. Prime Media for making this possible. Competition Commission for making this possible. Let's give them a round of applause. These are our partners. And above all, let's give VUT, Vaal University of Technology, for making this possible. Thank you to our partners, our media partners, Teta FM. Thank you so much, VUT FM, Stockfell, and a lot of media houses that have made this possible. To Baruti Bako Vaal, Realebocha, but over and above, to our host, Bishop Tim Kulu. I don't see him. Let's give Bishop Tim Kulu and the church leadership by allowing us, to host this event here. Our speakers, our moderators, our facilitators, Realebocha, Aholo. Our service providers, thank you. The sound, the technical, catering, and etc. Realebocha. The last but not the least, I just want to say thank you to the EmpowaYouth, EmpowaWorks staff. Can you call them to come in front, and all the volunteers, so that we can recognize and give them a round of applause. Mpopo was everyone was working on this project. All the volunteers, come guys. The EmpowaWorks staff, the EmpowaYouth, come, let's recognize you. Where is the Pastor Mpopo? What's up? Now short, well, bye-bye. Kashifa, what? Kashifa, come. Romeo, come. Let's see you. Tabiso, come. Mavimbela, what? That is Chaba, come. Slender, what's the point? Don't ever, okay. They're still coming. But now there was a smell away and I put. Thank you so much, my friend. They're coming. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. These are the guys that have made it possible. These are the guys that worked around the clock. They banned the midnight oil. These are the guys that have made it. Give them a round of applause. We can do better than that. Much better than that. Whoa, okay. Kata Seko. I just want to say to all of you guys collectively, re a leboga for taking time. These guys were here every day at 6 o'clock in the morning. They were here and they leave here at 6, 7. When you guys are gone, Selitsa they stay. We just want to say thank you to all of you. Pastor Mpopo. Where's Pastor Mpopo? The most favorite. What's a sick boy? What's a sick boy? Pastor Mpopo. My man, my man. This guy, he led the activation. There's no young person who said saving Pastor Mpopo Vaal with your team. Lefa was a sick boy. Lefa, where's Tabiso? Where's Tabiso? The activation team. Come in, guys. Activation team. Where's Newa? Where's Newa? These are the guys that have made it possible. Guys, take a picture. Smile, 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 smile. These are the guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you all of you. Anita, she's the one who was responsible for 120 speakers. The person was dealing with all the CEOs. Anita, come, let them see you. Powerful lady. Thank you so much. Let me take a picture. 120 speakers. Anita, thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause. Neo, thank you for come. Let's see you for running the program, for the support, the love. Let them see you there. That's Neo there. Thank you so much. Anita, we're done. Kashifa, our social media lead. Come, let's see Kashifa. When you see yourself on all our socials, it's this lady. Okay, bring your social media team. This is a social media team. Let's give them a round of applause. They've made it happen. When you see your face on our socials, it's because of these people. Thank you for making us trend, guys. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's crazy picture there. Before Tulisa, thank you for the support. She's running our Empower Entrepreneurs. She's our managing executive there. Thank you, Tools, for supporting us. I just want to make a special mention to two people. Banele, thank you, my brother. Banele took time to come and join us. He's one of the senior executives, to be here. The entire team, all the guys. I wish I can mention all of you, but Nakwayopa, thank you. Miss Lo, thank you so much. Auswaka, thank you so much. I just want to make a special mention to my brother, my partner, one of our sounding board, Ntate Sichaba Mutsielwa. Come to the shop. He's one of the best brains in this country. I love this man. We've been running this thing together. Let's take a picture. Amen. 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 Let me thank you, my sister, my friend, gradually who's becoming a business partner, Boni Maponya. Boni Maponya. She ran this thing. She was running this thing, working around the clock. And B, we want to say thank you. You have made these dreams that are here possible. Let's give P a round of applause. We can do much better than that. We can do much better than that. Thank you so much, P. Much appreciated. All our partners, Matoti. I saw Matoti. Thank you, Matoti, and your team. Thank you, all of you guys. We want to appreciate. Guys, can you do a crazy picture for Facebook with a smile? Where's the... Oh, I saw him. Tabo. Let's thank Tabo was managing our speakers. Come, Tabo. He was managing the exhibitors. He out there say Vaal. Amen. Amen. I'm sorry, T. This is Tabo. Let's give him another round of applause. Romeo Wankolota, our photographer. Where's Romeo? Our professional photographer. Go guy Roms. Come, Romzo. Let's see you. He's not here. Come, Romzo. Let's see you, my friend. When you see your pictures nice, it's because of this guy. Tabiso, come. Who am I missing? Tabiso. Tabiso and Fanintlama, come, both of you guys. Let's recognize you. We're done now. This is my man. I've known this guy for 30 years. You know the Empower Youth song? He's the executive producer of that song, him and Brian Temba. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Fanny. Thank you. This is Tabiso. Tabiso, he's a genius. And I mean it when I say MacGyver. He's a friend, he's a brother, and thank you for the love and support. T. We want to recognize you. Thank you so much. All right, let's start in a picture again. That's it. That's it. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. We're done now. One, and then we're gone. All right, there. Then we're done. The next Empower Youth Week, we're coming again, go Vaal next year this time. Follow us on all social media platforms to get more information. That's number one. Number two, we're planning to do something bigger, go Orange Farmer September. And we're going Orange Farmer. My friends Bankwarabar, no, it's not Orange Farmer, it's Orange Farm. But let's say Orange Farmer. September, please follow us on all the socials. Season Bona, second half. May God bless you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, now, yeah, you can give them.
Once again, a round of applause for our CEO, Mr. Masiza. A round of applause for... Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are going to wrap up. I just want to talk to Bonnie first before I move on. All right. In the meantime, I think we can do this. Okay, Pop. Popo, just for chupa rice. Kopalen toleng Popo. Pastor Popo. Please, somebody find me Pastor Popo as we are getting ready. Did you all have a good time? Did you all have a good time? Bobo. Bobo. All right. Before Mbizum Popo, there's just one more item I forgot. We have one of our very close partners in our business. Putintogozo, please come to the front for me. Please give him a round of applause. I want to announce him proper as Amela Pamwam. This amazing man is our accounting and tax expert. Ungzwile angizange ngithi accounting and tax fanagalo ngoba abanye bethu siya kuma fanagalo sidliwe imali ezinzima. He's an expert in this. And if you need counseling, you need advice, you need anyone to assist you with your books. Nina especially my entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs niyangizwa ngithi? Now ngumuntu ofanele niye kuyo la. One more time, a round of applause for Untogozo. He is here. Please nimsebenzise ukhona. All right, before we move on to Popo, it's before Ngibamba Popo Ngibamba. Where is the VUT team? VUT is an amazing space. Bana yonke into. Bana nalezi sithandwa yimi ngoba ngazela esikolweni fashion and technology. Where is the fashion team from VUT? Where is the gentleman from VUT? Where is my gentleman from VUT? Sipo. Shipo. Sisalindo Sipo ngibizwa Popo mina ngiyachubeka. Popo.
Usipo, somebody say swell. Somebody say swell. We are back here next year. Tell your neighbor we are back. But masifika la sibuya la sicela ukubona une business lakho operating. Hello. How you doing? Where is Sipo? Sipo, are you ready with your team?
Siga Likek. Siga. All right, let's give it up for the fashion and the models on front. Especially Zata. Aswapeni Zata Mayasa.
Ningabi nomona shaya izandla lapho.
Hey, buzz mama, Heel.
Awudalise kwanele imizwa yayokhula Inhliziyo siyajwayela amanxeba.
Yebo, yebo, yebo. Yeah, yebo. Rama in the house. Yes, Anita. Yes, Anita.
Beauty and the brains.
Dressed by EmpowaYouth. Yes, Anita. I know.
Wow! Wow! Somebody says wow!
Unyathela ngabantwana.
Wow! Nkosi yami, abantwana bami bazokushwaha, bangakushwaha abafana mntanami, bangakushwaha abafana mntanami, bangakushwaha abantwana mntanami, bangakushwaha. Wow!
VUT fashion at its best. Wowza. Bobo 2.0. swear. Yo! Vogue. A round of applause! Give it up for Prince Mashamba! Prince Mashamba! Taking design to another level. Thank you, VUT. Thank you, VUT. Naso.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dumelang, lekai. Nagalivitso, my name is Prince Zitokutoku Mashamba. I'm from Limpopo, Namakhale, in a small township called Namakhale. I'm a second-year student in Vaal University of Technology doing diploma in fashion. So this is what I do on a normal day. I have a clothing brand that is called Prima Clothing, which deals with streetwear and also corporate wear, whereby we manufacture metric jackets for schools. So I was not expecting to speak, but here I am. I don't have a lot to say, but yeah, if you want any more details on how you can get in touch with Prima Clothing, you can get us on Instagram or Facebook with the username of primaclothing.co. Or you can get us on WhatsApp, which is 079 722 6280. Okay, for the WhatsApp number, it's 079 722. Oh, okay. 079 722. Okay. It's 079 722 6280. And there is also a catalog there. Thank you so much.
One more time, a round of applause for Prima Doti by Prince Mashamba. Kopa o ska ba le mona, shapa matsogo, le wena e tla ba wena tsasileng re shapela wena. Yo. Anginiswa.
Thank you so much, Vaal. We had an amazing time with you. Ngingayibonsi le nto ngoba ngizoyibonsa. Yo, don't shine everything on me. Ngeke suka. Thank you, selector. Siyabonga. Ngicela wenze ifavor. Zishaye. Oh, anifuna ukudla. Anikufuni. Anifuna ukudla. Ngiyeke ukudla. Ngiyeke ukudla.
Ni right. Ni sharp vele. Sihambe nako. Nifuna ukujiva or nifuna ukudla? Yo, iVaal. Okay, sizojiva ngale. Siyangala ngithi. Sizoya ngale sijive. Sharp. Okay, akunabuthata ke. Sizojiva ngale. Asithatheni amaplate sidleni bese siyajiva. Vaal sikhona? Okay, let's keep our noise down because we are about to start our process so we can all go eat. Young people of the Vaal, I will need your attention right now. I know I'm spoiling a lot of fun, but we'll take it over to the other side. Ngepangale, hallelujah. Ukhulu dumo lwakhe kula siyakhona. Hey, mascara ya siyakhona. Ngicela nje siyehliseni umoya. All right. Do we have all our ushers? We all here. Are the doors closed at the back? My security, please close the doors at the back. I'm going to go through this again, just for safety, and so you know. For those who are coming here for the first time, please note that we have a procedure that we serve food ngayo. Be patient with us, sonke sizodla. Ngicela sithuleni umsindo kancane bafowethu. May I also kindly ask the dignitaries that would love to move into the delegates VIP space to do so now kindly if they can. They are allowed to now move to the side because when we start the process, it's going to take a bit of a while. Please make sure that when you stand up from your seat, you've got all your stuff with you. Make sure you've got your bag, your phone, amabhodlela phansi ngicela uhambe nawo ne sikhathi to cut umsebenzi walabo abazabe basebenza. Please, oh, shh, guys, please, and make sure that you follow procedure. Ausgina. All right. Second announcement. Watswa o tswa le mpa ya hao. Ya, ha o ka tswa jwale wa decide go wena process ena ya EmpowaYouth na intshwarisa stress ke ya tsama o tsamaile le mpao. So kopa o dule, be patient, dijo di wemetse. Ha o fitla monyako, you're going to get a ticket just for procedure. You will move out, they will guide you. You get into the building, taking parallel 3, you receive your food parcel, Monatu Tswela Pay. Are we good? We're good, all right.